Oh, welcome, Mr. Kevin. Welcome to our I.E.L.T.S speaking test. Please sit down. Take your seat. So, you are going broad, isn't it? Okay, you are going for education or for a job?
Education, sir.
Okay, are you going to take your examination general or academic?
Academic, sir.
Okay, fine. As you know about the I.E.L.T.S, you have part 1, part 2 and part 3. So, part 1 will be generally asking you general questions. Part 2, a topic would be given and you have to speak for 2 minutes on this topic. And part 3 is a discussion oriented questions where the candidate has to answer, right, sir? So, totally you will be having around 13 to 14 minutes of question answering session. So, the part 1 deals about the first introduction and the candidate tells about himself, herself, or about the job, about the profession, about his hometown. So, now coming here to the question, for example, newspapers and magazines. Newspapers and magazines. Which magazines and newspapers do you read?
Usually, in the morning, I read Indian Express and Tamil is Dinamalar. For improving, recently I'm in a habit of reading that Indian Express for improving my English knowledge, because everyone says the reading habit will improve our English knowledge and also learn that we can easily communicate to others, because the English is a very it's a world level communicator to everyone, that we are suffering for not well versed in the English. That's why I am reading in Indian Express newspaper.
What kind of articles are you most interested in and why?
Mostly in it's a Tamil related, it's a Tamil Nadu region related magazine article only I will read in the newspaper, because it's a simplified language they write in that newspaper. That's if I read in that foreign and other things, I'm not able to understand. That's why I'm a learning situation. That's why I'm regional level articles and other things I used to read in that newspaper.
Do you think learning by reading a newspaper in a foreign language, you can develop the foreign language? Do you think reading a newspaper or magazine in a foreign language is good way to learn a language? You got the question? Do you think by reading a newspaper or magazine in a foreign language, you can master that language?
Yes, definitely reading habit is very important to learn any language. If we keep on reading anything, we can learn lot. If we are not reading any newspaper, we could not able to learn English easily. That's why we have to develop our reading habit, then only we can easily communicate to others. At the same time, we can day to day we can know lot of vocabulary in the day to day.
We have come here to the part 2. A topic would be given to you. You have to speak for 1 to 1.5 minutes continuously. Right? You can take notes. You will be given 1 minute to prepare on the topic. The topic is, describe the restaurant you had enjoyed the most. Describe the restaurant that you enjoyed going to. You should say where the restaurant was, why you choose this restaurant, what type of food you ate in this restaurant, and explain why you enjoyed eating in that restaurant, right? About the restaurant, tell about the restaurant which you like the most. Why do you go to the restaurant? What type of food are served over there? Now, start.
Okay, wherever I found that vegetarian restaurant, I used to go there. I will not say a specific restaurant. That if you want to say that specific restaurant, I used to go for that Saravana Bhavan, because they are preparing food, and if they are preparing food and other things in hygienic manner, though its price is high and other things, but I am believing that restaurant is preparing food and other things in good hygienic manner, in a sanitary manner. That's why I am preferring that Saravana Bhavan to eat food.
Well, good, Kevin. We have come here to the part 3. In part 3, the questions will be based on part 2. The topic is restaurant, isn't it? Based on that, part 3 discussion questions between the examiner and the candidate. So now coming here to the question, why do you think people go to restaurant when they want to celebrate something, right? People, whenever they want to celebrate something, they go to a hotel. Whether you pass an examination, you got a job, you marry, marriage is fixed, then your friends come and ask you, come on, give me a treat. And why do people go to hotel for that? To celebrate something.
If you want to treat somebody, you can order whatever you want us, because if you call 10 people, so each one their vision is different. Somebody wants to eat vegetarian, somebody want to eat non-vegetarian, and but we can't cook on all the items in the home. That's why if we go to that hotel, we can get whatever my friends wants. That's why that's why the people going to hotels to get more food.
The next question is, which are more popular in your country? Fast food restaurants or traditional restaurants? So, which are more popular in your country? Is it fast food restaurants or traditional restaurants, right? McDonald's and whatnot, a lot of restaurants have come, isn't it? So, which restaurant, what type of restaurants are famous? Is it the traditional ones like Saravana Bhavan?
It's most of the, I'm saying because I'm Indian, but traditional food is popular in our country. Most of the foreigners are likely to eat in that banana leaf. I seen in Madurai, the foreigner came for eating the food, but the hotel boy served food in that plate. But the foreigner saying, I need in banana leaf food, like that they are asked. That's why it's a traditional food we are serving. But in fast food and other things, we can get lot of disease and within short period. But if we eat in traditional food, we can stay safe, we can live safe.
Thank you, Kevin. Kevin, could you tell me why some people say food in an expensive hotel is always better than food in a cheap restaurant? You mean to say, you understand what I say? You go to a restaurant where it's costly, the food is costly, and you think it is the quality of food is good. There are certain restaurants where the price of food is less and you think the quality of food is low. Would you agree with this point of view? Do you agree with this point of view?
No, I'm not agree fully. Some cheap restaurants also is providing so good, because that's ambience is different. That they providing AC and other things they are providing. That's why they are charging, and other things they are for the server and other things they are paying higher salary. That's why they are charging. But cheaper hotel also is there. They are giving good food. But partially I am okay and partially I am not okay.
Now, regarding something about the restaurant and producing the food, do you think there will be a greater choice of food availabilities in shops in the future? Do you think there will be greater choice of food available in shops in the future, or will there be less choice? What do you mean by that? You go to a hotel, there are not much of variety of food, but do you think in future the varieties of food may increase?
Yes, it may be available in the future choice.
Thank you, Kevin. Could you tell me what effects the modern technology had on the way of the food is produced? See, modern technology. What is modern technology, sir? Nowadays we have certain machines where thousands of chapatis can be made in 3 minutes, 2 minutes, or 1 minute, right? So machines have come. Idli, dosas, chapatis, puris. So these, what effects has modern technology had on the way food is produced?
Recent in current scenario, so a lot of technologies come over here. In ancient period, in the family, the male only will go to the job. But in the present situation, is not like that. All the male and female is going for job because due to that sustainability of the family, because that's why they don't have time and other things. That's why a lot of technologies came over here to make food easy in the quick time.
Next question. How important is it for the country to be able to grow all the food it needs? How important is it for a country to grow all its food it needs? Not going for import. Not going for import. So how important is it for a country to be able to grow its own products or food products without importing any from foreign countries? Without importing any from foreign countries, right, sir?
No, it's available here. That's the only thing is that we need to cultivate the people to do the things. We don't want to import anything from any country because we have India has a surplus country in agriculture, but we have everything in the country.
Thank you, Kevin. Nice, wonderful to meet you. Thank you very much. Take a seat. All the best.